Chefs of the Future. You see I'm here with the lovely Jada, having fun as always.
Hey, you guys.
Chefs of the Future, what the fuck?
So, without further ado, we're going to jump straight into it with, you could say, light topic,
Yeah.
which is the controversy around gas stoves. Now, about a month ago, it has caught headlines. A lot of outlets have ran with a lot of eye-catching words like banned and they're coming for your stoves and they wanted to look. I have to say, it's like I was saying for years now. They run with these headlines because they sell newspapers, they sell clicks on online, and that's why they use these words just to get people, and then people get all hysterical and they retweet it and they reshare the stories on Facebook, and it generates more views and more traffic towards their outlets, so they're more than willing to do it again. And that's why they do that. But look, now, when it comes to gas stoves in particular, right, this is something that hits home quite literally for me and quite literally for yourself,
Yes.
because we grew up with gas stoves in our home.
Yes.
Every house that I've visited has had a gas stove. Every kid that I've grew up with grew up with a gas stove in their home, and you know, on and on and on. So now, recent studies, and this is what some people would say is the telltale mark of a smart person. In the light of new knowledge, being able to reassess their situation on a topic. So it's like, in the light of new knowledge, in the light of new studies, they say they have asthma and other respiratory issues being linked towards gas stoves. Gas, not only gas stoves, but gas appliances. So that's heaters as well, and you know, fryers, even gas fryers, stuff like that. They emit certain emissions to the air, and then also they have environmental downfalls as having these appliances in your home as well. Researchers unlight and say. So before we jump too much into it,
Yes.
I know you have a lot to say about it.
Yeah.
So look, you hear this story, right? So talk to me.
Okay.
What's up?
So, to the viewers out there, to my viewers here, my take on this controversy as far as gas stoves and electric stoves and conventional stoves, my whole thing on it is like you said, we all grew up on gas stoves. Okay, now, I'm not going to say that I don't believe the study a little bit, okay? I kind of believe that because we do have asthma. But at the same time, you can't just snatch something that people have grown up with and known for so long to where, okay, you're telling us electric stoves or conventional stoves are a lot better because they're a lot safer. They're more durable to the world and the health and society as far as our children and for us as humans. But my thing about it is, you got an electric stove and you don't pay your bill, what's gonna happen then? How you gonna eat? Okay? That conventional stove decide to not want to program itself and work for you at that moment. You want to cook your meal. What you gonna do then? Now that gas stove go off, you know, and we had this conversation. All you gotta do is light a match, put a piece of paper, burn that little burner, okay? You have an option with a gas stove to where these other two stoves are just, I don't know. I'm torn. I'm a little against the fact of you should be just pulling something, but I'm kind of for it, I guess, to say, because I understand. Because when I turn my gas on at home and I turn my oven on and heat up my house, I be, okay, all right, I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. So I turn this shit off. But at the same time, it's like, yo, I don't know if I want to, you know, and the guys, like, you're touching, you can put your hand on a conventional stove. Okay. But then that's telling your kid it's okay to touch a conventional stove, to touch any stove. Like, oh shit, look, I can just put my hand on top of this. Cool. No, at least they're a gas stove. I wish you would. A baby or little kid see that, they ain't trying to play with that. Because I sure enough wouldn't. So it's, I don't know. Y'all, please comment below. Help us figure this out because I don't know. How do you feel? So are you more for a gas stove
So you
or
know what? You hit on the interesting part that I never thought about. So with this new generation of stoves, right? Let's say we get to a point where they do ban new production. So let's make it clear they won't ever get to the point where they say, "Hey, we banning all gas stoves. We're gonna make sure that your house doesn't have a gas stove in it. We're gonna kick down your door if we see you cooking with a gas stove." That's not gonna happen.
exactly?
What they're saying is they're gonna ban new production of gas stoves, saying that the status quo won't be a gas stove when you go to rent a new
Yeah, no
home.
home or
Yeah, or like a newly furbished apartment and stuff like that. It's gonna come standard electric. Now, but you bring up an interesting point that I've never thought about until right now when you said it. Where does the bill go? Where does that gas bill go now? Is it a part of your electric bill, or is it a new subcategory of your electric bill? Uh, is it, gas appliance? Like how do they go by?
putting that into your
Yeah, yeah.
yep.
It's interesting how that breaks down. I've never thought about it. Like,
Yep.
do you no longer have a gas bill?
Exactly.
And it's
Exactly.
not. If not, how does the gas companies feel about that?
They
Like,
gonna be asked out.
but let me ask you a question. Doesn't the gas come included a part of your electric bill, like Con Ed, right?
No, not all the time. Yeah, because they when you do
Does it
certain
be a
things
separate
as
bill?
yeah,
So you would get a separate gas bill
yeah,
from your electric?
yeah. There are people who pay separate. Yes, yes. Sucks, but yes.
So, so that would be. So I'm pretty sure the gas companies is going to rally against that.
Yeah.
But now look, this is what I have to say to this, right? Because it goes to my own experience, right? In the morning, when I get up in the morning, I'll turn on the stoves
Uh-huh.
to heat up the kitchen while I make my cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stand there, I'll feel great in the moment.
Yeah.
After the room raises, what I always contributed to the 1 and 2 degree change in room temp to the reason why I had difficulty breathing
Yeah.
in light of new information may be because the emits, like with the gases that emits from the stove while
Yeah.
it's on,
Mm-hmm.
makes it an interesting concept. And every time you turn it on, you can't help but think, is there more safer? And we're not only talking about for the moment. They always talk about the kids, the kids, the kids. Yes, the kids, of course. But how about everyone?
Exactly.
What's the long-term study?
Exactly.
On it. Does it lead to fertility loss?
Mm-hmm.
What's like, where does it stop? The side
Mm-hmm.
effects,
Mm-hmm.
and how long has the research had gone back?
Hmm.
Have we researched 30 years, 40 years, 50
Hmm.
years of exposure
Hmm.
to gas appliances in a home?
Hmm.
And look, working in kitchens, right? You can't get a more environment with a more gas-filled appliance spot
You're right.
place.
You're right.
You have. We was just talking before we
Yes.
started recording. Salamanders running,
Yes.
gas stoves running, gas ovens running.
Yes. All
Uh,
of it. All of it.
yeah. Then you have your gas grills.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yes.
of that.
Oh, I didn't even know they had
Yeah.
one until I started working
Yeah,
where
the
I'm
open
at.
face grills and stuff like
That
that.
is so
And all
crazy.
of this, running and emitting gases. What's the long term effect on that? What's the studies? Are there studies? Are there
Exactly.
questions being raised? Should we be viewing this as almost like where the NFL was with tackling? You follow?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's like, look, in the
Yes.
light of just a major bomb being dropped in your
Yeah.
field,
Yes.
how do you react
Mm-hmm.
to your participant safety? Now, look, let's not get it confused. We're talking about at maximum there are, I want to say, 400 professional football players in the world, playing in the NFL, where there are 60, 70,000 hospitality workers in the
Yes.
United States alone. So it's you can't compare, like,
There
we
is
can't,
none.
there's
There
no
is none.
comparison
There is
there.
none.
The liberties you could take with such a small group of people, you can't with such a large group. You have to approach them way differently. You have to regulate the the actions and what you
Mm-hmm.
do for them as a whole, because you have to approach them as a whole.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say only the workers in
Yeah.
Nevada.
Can't do that.
But
Can't do
look,
that. Can't do
does it
that.
start at the local level? And I would say it does, because we're not going to get any traction on the federal level when it comes to protecting the people that work in the kitchen from gas appliances. If the studies say that this is something to really, hone in on and make
You
sure that
never
you expose it.
know.
So
You never know. So many things happen that surprise us. So you never know. I don't put it past anybody or anyone, especially politics, because like you said, you have to bring a strong forth, a good reason. So I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers. I know when I build my home, I'm getting me a gas stove. Fuck what you heard. I ain't getting me
listen,
no
listen,
conventional electric. Come and get me a gas stove.
listen, Johnny, my father, right? One of my favorite things when I would go to sleep over at his house was he had a fork, right? He had a big ass fork, and it was burnt on the end, and he would cook hot dogs on that fork. Take the hot dog, poke it at the end, and turn on the fire, and cook it directly over the fire.
What?
Directly over the fire, over the fork. You just turn that.
So now
Stand
imagine
there and
him
turn
having
that
an
shit.
electric or a
No.
conventional stove.
But look, but what
How
I'm
he?
saying,
No,
no,
wait, stop. We gotta don't. We're not gonna slide past that part because that part is something to talk about with this. So how you? I want you. Anyone, please comment below. How are you making a hot dog on a fork with a conventional or electric stove? Tell me. Unless you placing that shit and you sitting there like this, it's not gonna work. So you cannot do that to new homes. I make s'mores in my home. I have made s'mores. I've taken the fork and I've put it in the marshmallow and I've roasted my marshmallow and I've made s'mores. So what if you take that from me? You cannot do that. No, no, no. I'm not even for it. Now that you think about it, you're absolutely right.
but look, I say that to be like, that's a cherished memory of mine.
Yes,
And, that's something that
can't take.
I love, even though I wouldn't do it today, it's something, nah, for real, I wouldn't. But
Why?
because just the taste of it, I've moved beyond.
Okay.
but,
Okay.
but, like,
Who still does that? Comment. Who still roasts hot dogs or makes
over the
s'mores
stove,
over the stove, a
over the
gas
stove,
stove?
please, I'd love
Yes.
to know that.
Please, I would love to know
But
too.
look,
Who still does that? Also, here, who does that? Who still uses a fork to roast marshmallows or hot dogs? Like
yeah,
glizzies now, these kids say.
yeah.
Who got a glizzy? What the fuck is a glizzy? Can y'all, real quick, sidebar, what is a glizzy? Why do we have to change names of items of things that we've grown up on? I don't understand. Yo,
Glizzy.
yeah, make you
Let me know
smile.
below.
Like just comment,
Glizzy comment.
please.
Hashtag Glizzy.
Yeah.
All right, look. So look, I guess that's the perfect transition into
Yeah.
our main topic, right?
Yes.
So, because when you get a glizzy, you can't help but smile.
Right.
Nobody ever eaten a glizzy angry.
No, no.
Soon as this is done, I'ma fuck somebody up. Nah, they just be like, oh, I either need another one or I need a bev. Like
Yes,
that's all
that's
they
it.
thinking.
That's it.
But the furthest thing, I've never seen no one eat a hot dog
Just mad. Neither have
and
I.
beat somebody up or go commit a crime afterwards.
I've never seen
They've
somebody
just
mad.
enjoyed the baseball game. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, hot
Yes.
dogs. Look, dirty water hot dogs. Again, you talk about classic New York City foods, hot dogs.
Yes.
But look, I don't want to get sidetracked. Look, look, come on.
This is it. This is what it's all about, man.
I'm not getting sidetracked. All right.
Nah, we're
Yeah.
getting ready to talk about honesty, you guys. And I know he probably want to say it, but I want to say it. So I'm gonna say it. We're basically streaming into smiling, okay? And the reason I wanted to open it because we work in industries where it's hospitality and people are always mad. Like, why are you always mad? Like, if this is not something you want to do, then don't come to work. Or don't put yourself in a position where you forcing yourself to smile. Or you say something and you gotta no, smile. It don't hurt to smile. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna crack your face. Maybe for some people, but smile. But trust and believe I don't want to smile, but my smile is genuine because that's the person I am. I have people come to work every day. This lady, one lady, she comes into work every day mad. She's West Indian. And she's just always mad. Just screw face. Like she smelt something or she ate something sour before she came to fuck me and she just screw face. Like, why? Why are you mad with the world? But then yet and all you preaching about God, but you don't. If you godly, smile. A smile go a long way for some people. A smile go. I used to work security. People come in the building mad. And all I do is, how you doing? Good afternoon. They, thank you. I was having a bad day. And your smile brightened my day. Smile. It ain't going to kill you. Do you smile when you at work or do you pretend to smile?
Smiling is contagious. I believe that it gets you through the day. I believe that it sets the tempo around you. That it has an invaluable value. Invaluable value, is that a thing? But anyway, but yeah, it has anyway. It's invaluable to what it does to your colleagues, the people you work around,
Yes.
and the people you work for. Like as far as the people you're trying to provide that service to. Smiling elevates it. You can have a great hospitality experience when you're around people that's smiling when you walk in. It can take that great experience and makes it phenomenal. Like sends it into unbelievable territory.
Exactly.
So no one is above more positivity. And you hit it right on the nose. It's not only positivity, but genuine positivity. Like genuinely caring about how the customers feel, about how the people you work with feel, because you also said it as well. Your colleagues are just as important too. You work with these people
Exactly.
12, 13 hours a day.
Exactly.
And people like to be around people that's positive. Who would have thought?
Real quick sidebar. We have King of the Jungle. This is about the we were talking about the stove, the gas, and so his sound was, it sounds like something you might find back in the South where the propane tanks were empty. All they had to use was aluminum foil over the electric burner only to say, shit, call the FDA, please. My kitchen is on. King of the Jungle, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, thank you for that. I had to, go back and put that in there. Acknowledge, we see you, definitely. Thank you. Like I said, comment, talk. I'm going to read your comments if it has something to do. And then King of the Jungle talking about smiling. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Smiling is what it is. It's definitely contagious. So, let me ask you a question. You work in a kitchen, right? And you get this new employee, okay? And you're not a really smiley person, but you smile when it's necessary. And a person comes up to you and says to you, so, hey man, you look tired. You use that word. And what do you say?
Look, so all right. So being tired, right? Tired is one of three words I never use. Tired, busy, and toxic are three words I don't use.
Why not?
Because nothing good comes from it. It's all words that set you up to feel less than. It's all choices. When you say something is toxic, it unintentionally rubs off on you. Because you said it's toxic. You classified it as that, so it acts as such.
Okay.
And it leaches in your memory. It stays on your clothes because it's toxic. It's sticky in that sense. When you say something, when you say you're busy, you're automatically overestimating the situation. You should never underestimate it, but you should always understand that you could master the situation at any moment. So saying you're busy, you're basically submitting to it. Like, look, this is overwhelming almost. You never hear people say when they're slow, like when they're at a sustained pace that's not busy. Like,
Not
it's
busy
busy.
part for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now, and saying that you're tired is the worst because now you're affecting your physiology with your mouth, with your words.
You're
You are,
manifesting
you,
what you feel and how
you,
you feel.
you are what you speak. So it's like the power of your words. You're saying you're tired. You automatically start to, drop your shoulders a little bit more.
So that being said, I just want to elaborate on that part. Last week I was supposed to be going out, right? And like you said, you are what you speak. And I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go out. I swear for you, I didn't want to go. And I'm like, oh man, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. She was like, come on. My friend's like, come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm like, all right. I don't want to go. Do you know that I fell down a hill? Down the hill because I didn't want to go. And so because I didn't want to go, my body was like, all right, man, you don't want to go? I'm going to help you out. And I fell and rolled down the hill. Thank God there was somebody outside who stopped me from going all the way down.
Man.
So you gotta be careful what you say.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful what you say because if you say it, it manifests. So that's the whole point of what he was saying. That's why I said what I said because you are what you speak. You have to be careful. So you speak positivity, nothing but positivity. Now, we all have those days where we speak down or shit ain't gonna go right or this ain't it. Oh my God. We've had those days. But the end of the day, as long as you keep speaking positivity into yourself, then it will manifest into the best thing you ever can imagine. And I have to grow, and I'm growing to understand that. But, honey, I ain't going to tell myself I don't want to go no place else. If I don't want to go, I'm just not going to go. Because I can't. Speaking that, and I didn't think about it until I got into the ambulance. When I was like, you know what? I was thinking about not going. I spoke it up, and that's what happened. So yeah, be careful what you say.
Like when I would ever pretend to be sick to not go to school, I would actually get sick.
Yep.
Afterwards, and I
Yep.
would miss even more time in school. And I realized I shouldn't pretend to be sick. If I didn't want to go, I should pretend to be something else.
And I can vouch for that.
So it was like
Yeah.
that right there taught me at an early age that look, you should always be careful
Yes,
about
I
the words you
was.
speak.
Yes, I was rolling down. Yes, I messed up my knees. Rolling down that hill. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
But so smiling comes with a value that can't be taught, but it can be learned to be applied more.
Yes.
That's what I should say.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked at a spot where you've had no attention shown to you when you walked in to eat or you walked in with people and
Yes.
it's like not greeted with a smile or greeted rudely? How did it affect your experience?
So I felt like, why am I here? Why am I spending my money in this establishment? Why am I even here? Because I just felt like unwelcome. Like I'm. So yeah, I don't think I. Now that I think about it, I think I've walked out of a couple of places because of that, not being welcomed or, even when I did go to a place where I can sit down and the waiter still came to you, it never, they didn't give you that welcome, like, hey, welcome to such and such. It was like, yeah, all right, so what you gonna get? What? I'm gonna get my ass up out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, so I can't. So I always felt like being a greeter, it always made a difference in someone's life. That one moment can make a big difference in anyone's life, and
Just smiling.
yes, that's it.
And but you know what? It also comes with I hated that smiling and learning how to apply it more, but then also being more strategic
Yeah,
with smiling. Because some people could see smiling as intimidating, or as like a power move. Like, why the hell is he so happy? Like, why the hell is she so happy? See, that's how villain it is.
yes,
You see, everything's crashing.
yeah.
The universe angry. But it's like, yo, that's.
Yes. That is.
But that's how it gets. It's like,
I
But
used to
look,
feel like that.
I'm gonna stop rambling.
No, because it's not. Because it's so true. It's not because I literally like a month and a half ago, these people walking down the street and they looked so happy, and I really wanted to just throw something at them because I was so mad. It was like, why the fuck are you so happy? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah,
So
sorry to
learn how
cuss,
to be
but
more smart with like
yeah,
your energy, really,
yes,
at work
yes,
to be the best you could be in every situation.
yeah, because it works, it helps, but don't let anyone to how I want to say it as far as like not force you to come out of character, but don't allow someone to pull you someplace where you know that you don't want to be or you need to be mentally nor emotionally. Just smile. And they're gonna be mad. That's what makes them more mad. When you smile, they're like, yeah, screw you, blah 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 blah. All right. Thanks. I've done that. And I've made people so mad. I've made people so mad doing it. Just smiling, just, oh, you got it. All right. And walk away. Smiling is definitely, and then, it gives a person to think, like, dang, she ain't even mad. Or he ain't arguing back. And then you either get a couple of days. Might get well for me. I had to get a couple of hours, and the person came to me and was like, you misunderstood what I said,
Yeah.
And let me explain to you, like,
And then you're able to approach the job
yeah,
better.
yeah.
Definitely.
So,
But look, the question is for y'all: have you had a situation where you acted positive, where you smiled through it and got a better result? How did smiling benefit you positively or negatively in situations? Comment below and let us know how you feel about smiling. And also let us know how you feel about gas stoves and how do you feel about gas appliances and the future of breathing in a world that'll be all electric.
yes,
Comments
please
below
talk to
and let
us.
us know. And Jada, any closing notes before we get out of here?
No, just comment below. Subscribe. As to you guys, I'm also on my channel over here, my streamers. Subscribe, Chef of the Future. Chime in. Also, comment below over there because we will definitely respond. We shout out people. We definitely give you your props. We definitely let you know, what's going on. Listen, stay tuned because there is
And where they can
more
find you at? What's
good
your
to come.
IG?
Oh, a choke. That's how I really was. You can find me on IG, Tareen38, if I'm not mistaken. Or you can find me on Meet Me, which is Tareen. So that's where I'll be at. See y'all later.